Hello. Hello everyone, welcome. Okay, I'm just adjusting my camera. Okay, hi everyone, welcome to the class. Okay, I was just adjusting my camera. You were seeing some whiteboard behind, right? Sorry for that. And yeah, we had some connection issues, so we joined a little bit late. So welcome. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, that's good now. Okay. So welcome everyone. So we will start the class in few more seconds. And yeah, good evening and good morning. It's like good morning here. So if anyone is from here, then good morning and good evening for my India friends. We will start in few more seconds. Okay. So by the time, let me tell you, like as you can see, the colors which I have here, it's like I have white, then I have yellow, I have orange, I have this red. This is like crimson red, which is very little bit dark. It's not like the bright red color. Then I have black. So these are the colors which I will be using today. Okay, and yeah, if you are not ready with your color palette, get ready with the colors. You might have some different shades, which is totally okay. These are the colors, and now let me tell you about the brush. So I have a flat brush, then I have a round brush. Okay, so it's like a little bit round. I have a flat brush, I have a round brush, then I have another one round brush, so and a thin brush. So mostly I'll be using a flat brush. So if you have seen the demo video, in that you saw that I used most of the time this flat brush, and I then use this thin and this brush. So these are the three brushes which I used in the demo video. Okay, so I have this one extra too for the trees, for making the trees. I'll use these for black. This is the one which I'll be using for most of the time. Okay, yeah, this is the brush. Then I have water, one water for just in case I need water while painting. And I have this another one. So this one I'll be using to clean my brush. So it's in a big bucket. So whenever I want to clean, I'll be using that water. And yeah, I have paper towel as well. You can use even cloth. So oh yeah, everyone, please let me know if you can hear me properly. So I just forgot to confirm that, but let me know if you all can hear me properly, if my voice is good. So just let me know, and I'm just checking here if anyone is not missed, right? Okay, so let me know if you can hear me properly. If my voice is good, or if you want me to shout a little bit, talk louder, not shout, but talk louder, let me know, okay? Yeah, I'm just taking my little bit of paint. I'm keeping it aside so it doesn't come while painting. Okay, so yeah, everyone, are you ready? Yes, if you can hear me, also hi. Hi Meghna. So Meghna, hi. Then hi Ganesh, hi Jaya. Welcome to the class. So yeah, I guess we can start and let me know guys if you can hear me properly. Oh hi Swara. Yeah, so yeah, let me repeat. So what did I tell? That I just told which colors I have. I have white, I have yellow, I have orange, I have red. So this is the dark red I have. So in case you have two colors, you can use the dark red. Then I have black. So these are the colors I have. So if anyone missed it, these are the colors. Then I have these brushes. So for most of the time I'll be using a flat brush. So it's okay, any kind of brush you have, it's totally fine. You can use your brush, any brush you have. So I have this flat brush, then I have this thin brush which I'll use for drawing the birds, and then I have this another brush, a round brush which I use for the trees, and this one I have extra brush if in case I need. Okay, so these are the brush. So any brush you have, you can use that. Then I have water in small cup and one more in a bigger one. So these I'll use one for cleaning and one for cleaning and one while doing the painting. Okay. Oh, hi Manas. Hi. Okay, so come on, let's get started. So what's the first step? Like I told you in last class, first step is I'm going to wet my canvas. So if you have a canvas, and in case you're using acrylic paint, so I have acrylic paint, you might have poster paint, you might have crayons, you might have pastels, so anything is fine. But if you have a canvas and you have acrylic paint, what will I suggest is I will suggest you all to wet it. So the way I'm going to wet my canvas, okay, like this. So this way I'm just going to wet my canvas here. Yeah, and we created this second link for live stream. The first wasn't working, and I know I shared with few of you all, like, so even my friends and my friends from India, they are also joining. So I shared the link, the old one. So guys, if you are there in this session, let me know, okay? Or you're still waiting for that another link. So the other link is not working. So this is the new one which we created. So like if you just go inside, so if any of your friends have missed it, you can just tell them that the link has been changed. And yeah, if my friends from India, they are there in this class, this session, just let me know, okay? You can message in the chat box. Okay. And yeah, so I have Chetan on the back side who will be replying to the chats. Okay, and who will tell me what you guys he will read your comments. Okay, and yeah, Chetan, even you can message my friends, like the link has been changed.
Yeah, I have already.
Okay, cool. Yay. So the first step. Oh yeah, Swara, take your time. So I have just wet the canvas. Okay, we have a little bit time. We are not going to go in any rush. And I know it's evening in India. It's not too late over there. So we have a lot of time. So everyone just chill, relax, and do you can get something to eat, like a snack or something to drink while you're painting, okay? Because we are going to enjoy it and have fun, and we are going to relax basically, okay? So yeah, so I have wet my canvas, and by the time I'm going to show you my painting, so here it is. So it didn't take me a lot of time, and if you'll see, there is a little bit texture. I tried to add a little bit texture in water and with black. So for the trees and for the grass, I tried to add a little bit texture. So this is not like the first one I made. So before this I tried making it on a paper so it wasn't looking good, so I tried it on a canvas. So yeah, so this is the second or third one I made and this is the fourth one which I'll be making today. Okay, so yeah, let me just explain you few steps what we are going to do. So what we are going to do, we are going to start by painting of the sky. So we'll go from light color to dark color. So I want you all to focus on one thing. Keep in mind that when you take dark color, take it very less. So the proportion of white will be more and the black, or as it goes towards black, it's going to be less, because we don't want the sky to be very dark. And you can always change the formation. Like I have the sun coming out from here, you can keep the sun, like you can do the sunrise in center, or on one corner like behind the tree you can show the sunrise like the sun. Okay, so anything is okay, anything is fine. Whatever position you like, you can take that, either the same like mine, like from here or from the corners. Okay, so yeah, we'll start painting the sky. We'll start with white, yellow, orange, then red, and then black. And then after doing this, we will complete the tree. Okay, and then we'll come to the reflection. Oh sorry, after doing the sky, we'll do the reflection, and then we will do the tree and the birds, and then the shadow for the tree. Okay, so come on, let's get started. I hope you all are ready now. So far ready with all your paints, brush, and all the supplies. Okay, so come on, let's start. So what I'm doing, I first wet my brush and I've just wiped it to my towel over there. Okay, so my brush is wet, my canvas is also, it has soaked the water. So canvas is made like by the fabric, so it has soaked the water. My brush is also wet now, but it doesn't has excess water. I have removed all the extra water. Okay, see, it doesn't has any water, it is just wet. Okay, and then I want you all to think about a line where you will divide the sky and the sea. Okay, so for example, I'm taking this yellow color and I'm going to draw a line here like this. Okay, so this is going to be my sea, the reflection, and this is going to be the sky. So everyone, divide your paper or canvas into two parts. One is going to be the sky and one is going to be for the sun. Oh sorry, the reflection. Sun and reflection. Okay. So now the first step, I'm going to take white. We are going to start from light color and then we are going to go towards the dark. So take some white paint. Now think where you want the sun to be. Do you want it here or here or here, wherever? Okay, so I want my sun to be at this side. So I'm going to draw. I'm going to move my brush like this in circular motion. Okay, so if you are using pastels, okay, so try to blend the pastels with tissue paper or water. Or if you are using poster color, you have to use the same technique.
Oh, Meghna is saying wait.
Oh, okay, yeah, we will wait. Yeah, so by the time I'll tell you the few tips, like if you are using poster colors and acrylic, it's almost the same. Only difference is acrylic, they dry very fast, and poster, they don't dry fast, they are wet. So for acrylic, you have to move your brush really fast. You have to do the steps fast. You have to not let the paint dry. Okay, and for water, like for normal poster colors, most of you might have poster colors. For that, it's really easy. If you take time, it's okay, the paint won't dry, so you can keep doing. Okay, so yeah, so first step is like we have to apply. We are going to paint in a circular motion. Okay, we are going to draw half circles all over our canvas. Okay, half circles all over the canvas. So make sure you start from one point. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. Take your flat brush or round brush, any brush you have, start it from one point, okay, and then come down like this. So you have to do this movement while you paint, okay, like you have to draw half circles. So I started from here and then I'm going to fill in this gap. Okay, I'm filling this gap with the white paint. So it might be a little bit difficult to see the white color, but I started from here. It's like from this angle, okay. This is the half circle which I made with white. Okay, so everyone, I hope you all are ready. Okay, so I'm just reading the messages. Okay, so yeah. So Meghna, so it's Prasad. So let me know if you're ready, okay? So yes. So what I did, we started from one corner and ended till the other corner. Okay, if you're using poster colors, make sure you don't go below the line. If it's acrylic, it's okay if you go below the line. So everyone, come on, let's keep doing this. Color it, paint it white inside or color it white. I am not sure whether you guys can see this white color. I have painted it white little bit. Okay, and now I'm not washing my brush, okay? Make sure you don't wash your brush. Use the same brush, okay? Use the same brush. And now I'm taking yellow. So one more thing, as we go, so I have kept the colors in order. As we go up or as we go towards a dark color, the amount of paint you take is going to be less, okay? So make sure the amount of paint you take is less. So now I'm going to take yellow. I'm going to leave a little bit gap between the white and yellow. And then I'm going to move my brush like this, same way. So now I don't have paint here. So I'm going to start from the other side. Okay, so don't start from middle. If you have practice, you can start from middle. But if you don't have the practice, I would suggest not to start from middle. Okay, so I painted yellow. Now my brush is dry. I'm going to take a little bit of water and I'm going to paint it in middle again. So I don't have any paint even now. So I'm taking paint, little bit, very little yellow and little white. So if you'll see, I have white at one corner and I have yellow at one corner. So keep it in middle. Okay, keep it in middle of this yellow and white and start painting again.
Santosh is very excited. He's saying that can't wait to see the complete painting.
Oh, thank you. So start from middle. So now I'm taking more white, only white, and I'm painting over the yellow. So white. So I'm going to start from here, painting over it. So I'm going to repeat the steps, so don't worry. Keep in mind that you have to start from one corner and go to the other corner. So that is important right now. Start from one corner and go to the other corner. And try that you don't leave any white spots or the spots of the paper. Okay, like you don't see any paper below. Keep that, try to maintain that. Okay, so what I did initially, I did a white coat, half circle, then I left a little bit gap and then I did the yellow patch. Okay, after doing the yellow patch, I had a little bit gap between the yellow and white. So I took yellow to one corner of my brush and white to the other corner of my brush, and the white color is next to the white paint, okay, on the canvas, and then in that middle patch I just moved my brush. Okay, then to blend it more, I took white and I'm going to move it all around and I'm slowly coming inside. Okay, I'm slowly coming inside. So make sure that when you come inside, you have very less yellow. Okay, so yeah, this is the first layer which we did. So if anyone wants me to repeat it, let me know
in the comment box.
Yeah, in the comment box. You have to tell me if you want me to repeat, but you have to message it in the chat, the live chat section, okay? So how's it going? Let me know about that as well. And are you doing the sunset or sunrise, or are you doing some different color? Are you using yellow or you're using blue shades? Let me know that as well, okay? So yes, so it goes like this. For poster colors, or for pastels, what you have to do, you have to keep doing the same thing, but you won't be using brush. You have to blend the colors with some tissue paper or oil or water. You have to just move your tissue paper around it, okay? So yes, so I guess everyone is ready. So let's move ahead to the next color. Before that, I'm taking a little bit yellow. So I didn't clean my brush, okay? I didn't clean my brush, keep in mind. So now I'm going to apply a little bit yellow.
Oh, Ishan is saying that thanks for having this video this weekend. He was looking for a nice sunset painting.
Oh, thank you, Shan. I hope this helps you. So I'm applying a little bit of yellow patch. So more yellow patch here. And you know what you can do, guys, like if you don't want the paint to go from one top corner, like you don't want it below, you can just take a tape over here, like we get a masking tape or painting tape specific. So you can just attach it here on your paper, on your canvas, so that will help the paint from coming down, so your reflection won't be affected. Okay, so I'm just applying one more layer of yellow, and I'm making sure that I don't have any of the background color or the canvas white of the canvas is not visible, okay? So make sure the white of the canvas is not visible. So I just applied one more layer of yellow. I'm not washing my brush. Now I'm going to take very less orange. So remember what I said, as the color you go up towards the dark colors, the amount of paint you take is going to reduce, okay? So the amount of paint is going to reduce as you go up. Okay, so now I have orange. If you think your paint is dry, you can take very little water. So take water only on the corner of your brush and like one tiny dot. Okay, so you can take more water, but in case if you take more water in your first step, you have more water on your paper or canvas, you cannot remove it, right? So it's better to take little by little water, okay? So now I have orange paint on my brush, and yeah, I'm going to take water. So I'm going to show you how much water I'm taking. So I'm just dipping the corner in water. It's like very little. In case I think I need more, I'll take it more. Okay. Okay, so like this. So now I'm going to apply orange. So see, I have very less paint. It's okay if you have less paint right now. You can take more paint, but in case you have more paint, it will look full oranges. We don't want it to look more orange color. So I took more paint now, and then I'm starting from the other corner like this. Here, okay, so as you can see, I again have a patch. I again have a white patch between the orange and yellow. So what I'm doing, so I'm taking yellow. I have a little bit orange on my brush, so I'm taking yellow, okay, and I'm going to start from middle.
Ishan has a question. He's asking, wow, how do you get a nice semicircles?
Oh, so it's like I have a lot of practice. So if you will keep practicing, you will also get it. It will be better than mine. So just keep practicing. So now I'm taking yellow, and now in middle. Okay, I'm just trying to rotate my brush in center. See, I'm doing it very softly. I'm not pressing it too hard. So in acrylic, if you press your brush hard, then the paint, it comes out. Okay, so always try not to press your brush too hard. Okay, so now I'm taking more paint and I'm trying to fill the gaps. Like I have some white gaps, so I'm trying to fill those gaps like this. So today it's like morning over here. It's around 7:30 right now, and we started the session at 7. Okay, we were 2-3 minutes late. So not exact 7, but yeah, so like you can see it properly because the light setup is done. And yeah, one of my friend has gifted the lights. So thank you, he's there with us in this session. And do you want me to tell the name? Do you want to know who that guy is who gifted this lights? And with that, I'm able to take this morning session. Okay, so I just painted it all around. See, it got blended. So what I did, I'm going to tell you again. So I applied orange, very little orange. Okay, keep in mind.
Vaishnavi is saying that yes, please, but I think we can keep it secret till the end of the session.
Yeah. I'll tell you at the end of the session that who gifted me those lights. Okay. So I painted orange. Okay, I left a little bit gap between the orange and yellow. Okay, and then I took yellow paint. I had a little bit orange, so I didn't take orange. I took yellow paint, and then it went in middle of orange and yellow patch. Okay, and as I thought I needed a little bit water, it was dry. I took a very little bit water, very tiny drop of water on the side of my brush, and I just moved my brush very slowly from one corner to the other corner. So you can do from middle, like I usually, now I have a practice, so I do it in middle. But in case you don't have practice, it is your first time, I will suggest that start from the corner and go to the other corner, then start from the second corner and come back to the first. So this is a good practice for semicircles as well. So in our today's session, you're going to practice how to draw semicircles or how to paint in semicircle. Okay, so
So Swara has an issue. She had taken a new orange, but it turned into the dark, actually like a red. So she tried to mix yellow and the white in it, but it turned into a peach color.
oh, it's okay, Swara, it's fine. So always try to take the dark color very less, as I'm telling from starting. And it happens, like even I was painting the demo painting, so that time I took black more, so it got a little bit more
Darker.
darker color, like a maroon color. So even if you'll see, I got it very dark over here. So it's okay, Swara, that's fine. If it turned out into a peach color, it looks good, it's totally okay. Oh, you took it really very less still. Oh, so it looks like your orange is very dark. So no worries, it's okay. It's looking peach color then. It's totally fine. In fact, I would like to see it, how that peach color painting looks. So it might not be very peach. I guess it will be a little bit like, oh yeah, it's a pink sky. So you will have a pink sky painting. So don't worry, it's okay. So yeah, everyone, friends, just try to take very less color. Can I use it if it's dark, right? So do you mean to say that can you use the canvas if it's dark? Oh, can you use the orange color, right? Yeah, you can use it. It's okay. You can use the color. Just try to take very little, okay? So very little paint of dark colors. So as we go up, we are going to take very less paint, okay? Yeah, you can use that orange, but use it very little. Okay, I'm just going to fill this gap over here. I have one patch of like white canvas, okay, and this patch. Okay, so everyone, let's move to the next step. So you all will get different colors, like my colors are different, even if it's like orange, red, but there are variation of colors, okay? So it's like bright yellow, then lemon yellow color, so it might change, the shades might look different for you and for me, but it's totally okay. You should be proud of your painting and just keep doing, okay? So it's totally fine, and you know your painting is going to be unique, no one can copy that, so be proud. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm taking orange, so I'm repeating the same steps what we started in initially.
Oh, Swara is asking to wait.
Oh, okay, Swaraya. Yes.
In meantime, you can show the painting.
Yes. Let me show you
What we are
this.
planning to do next, something like that.
Yeah, so Chetan suggested that I can explain you on my painting what we are going to do next. So what we did, I'm going to tell you few steps again, just like a recap, so you remember the steps. I don't want you to forget the steps, and okay, so even after the class you can watch this session, but you can try making one more, okay, with a different color. Yeah, oh yeah, so Ishan is saying this looks like a Lion King painting. Yeah, thank you. So you know you can also draw a lion instead of the trees. You can show some like a rock, a mountain, and you can show the lion. Yeah, that's a nice idea, Ishan. Thank you. So
You can make one more painting with that.
oh yeah, we can try making one more painting with a little bit different sky. Yes, that's a nice idea.
And the rock.
And the rock, yeah. So what I was saying, that we did a white patch, then we left a little bit gap, and then we did the yellow patch. Then we have to blend yellow and white, so I took a little bit white and yellow paint on my brush and then blended it, so moved my brush in that middle patch. Then I'm not taking yellow, I just took white and blended it a little bit more. Same thing I repeated for the orange. I applied orange by leaving a little bit gap between orange and yellow, and then I took yellow paint and then applied it in middle. So that way I kept taking yellow and a little bit water if needed, and I blended. So the same thing we are going to do with red. We'll take red color by leaving a little bit gap between the orange and red, and then we will blend it in middle by taking the yellow orange. Okay, so it's going to be the same technique throughout the painting for the sky, but I want you all to focus on not to take less paint. As we go up, the paint is going to be very less, and we are going to take very less paint, and we are not going to press the brush. You have to use your brush very softly. You should handle it like it's your friend, and the canvas is your hand, and you're painting on your hand as if. So don't press your brush. The brush will be hurt, even the canvas will be hurt. So try to use it very softly, okay? So yeah, let's get started. I hope everyone is ready so far and we can move ahead. So yeah, everyone, let me know if you are ready, or if you have some different seal out in your mind, like Ishan suggested about the Lion King, and if you have something different seal out. So the black thing on any painting is known as the seal out, if few of you don't know. So if you have some different idea for the seal out, let us know, okay? Or what do you plan to do? Like if you're going to do something else, just drop it in the chat box. Okay, so now let's move ahead. So I'm going to extend this orange little bit. So I'm trying to add a little bit orange. So I'm using my brush very softly, okay friends? Make sure you use your brush very softly, not to press it too hard. So I'm applying orange. So you can also apply orange in your first step itself. But why am I doing it later? Because my first is going to dry while I explain you. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit yellow here. So my first is going to dry while I'm explaining you. I'm taking break. That's the reason I'm going to apply orange again. So I have like a wet orange, and then I take wet paint or wet red to blend. Okay, so this is like wet and dry technique, or I can say wet on dry technique. Okay, so now I have orange. Now I have very little orange on my brush, but I'm not going to take any orange right now. I'm going to take red. Oh, I took a lot of red. I'm going to take a little bit less. So I took half, and I'm going to take a little bit water because my brush is dry. So how can I say that my brush is dry? So when I'm applying, I can feel that little bit roughness or dryness, like the paint is not applied properly, which means the brush is dry. Okay, so I took red. I'm leaving a little bit gap. Don't forget to leave the gap. And then start drawing the circle, the semicircle, like this. Go back and forward. So see, when you don't get paint on your canvas, you get these white spots. It means you don't have enough paint or your brush is dry. So now I'm going to take more red paint. Okay, I'm going to start from here. Okay, from here coming down like this. Okay, now I'm going to take orange and I'm going to move it in the center. I'm going to take a little bit more orange and going to start from the other corner. More orange and painting it, trying to blend, going back and forward, coming near to the orange, filling these gaps. So don't start from middle, okay? If you don't have practice, otherwise you will get those brush strokes. Okay, so back and forward. So here I have this orange and red. Make sure it's red orange in the center. So I have yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow, then yellow, orange, red, orange, and then red. And then I'm going to extend this red. So yeah, if you're using a canvas, try to paint the corners as well. So here it goes. I'm painting this orange, red. Yeah, this is the crimson red I'm using. So it is dark. But yeah, any red is okay. I'm painting the corners. So friends, let me know how's it going for you all. If it's going good, you can tell me, or if any problem, just let me know. If you're stuck in any of the steps, let me know. So I'm filling the corners. Okay, I'm painting the corners right now. So that's the reason I'm taking this other paint back. Okay, so here I'm painting the edge. So I always forget painting the edge. So I guess I told this in my last live session as well, that I forget painting the edges and then I have to do it again. And Chetan is like, why don't you paint it while doing the painting only itself? Why you have to repeat it again? It saves the time, right? It's right that it really saves the time, but you know, I'm a little bit lazy or what, I don't know, but I forget to paint the corners. I'm like in full flow to paint the front page, like finish the painting, and then I just forget to paint the corners. Okay, so yeah, keep painting everyone, and let me know how's it going. Okay, oh thank you, Swara. That is so sweet of you. So yes, keep doing everyone. Are you ready for next step? Oh, I noticed that I have few like canvas patches over here. I can see few dots of canvas. I hope you can see. I try to lift it. I'm going to fill those. So I'm taking red. I'm just trying to fill it. Okay, I'm trying to fill these white spots. We don't want those white patches of canvas, right? So I'm just trying to fill it. So here it goes. So for pastels, you have to keep doing the same process. You can keep coloring everything and then try to blend. So for painting, like for paints, we are blending it while we are doing one step. So you can also do white, then yellow, and then blend it. Then do yellow, orange, and then blend it. Or if it's more easy, you can try coloring full and then try blending in middle. Okay.
Yeah, so in chat box I had asked them are they enjoying the painting or not. So they are saying that they are enjoying the painting. That's great.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to know that you all are enjoying. Yay. Yeah, so just try to blend the colors. So for pastels, you have to use tissue paper. If it's water pastels, you have to use little bit water. If it is oil pastels, you might need to use little bit oil. So but still it depends on different brands of colors, different brands of pastels. So I will suggest try it on a normal paper to blend it how it works for you, like only with tissue paper, or some of them they also use cotton to blend it. Okay, so for soft pastels you can just try using cotton or tissue paper to blend it, so that will also work. So try it on a separate paper to see what works for your kind of material, coloring tool, what it works, which blending technique works for you. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I guess everyone, are you ready for the next step? So we are almost towards the end of the sky painting. We are going to add black. So black is the dangerous color. We are going to take very less black. Okay, so I'm taking red and applying it over here a little bit. Okay, little bit here, and we don't need. I'm going to apply it at the corners as well. And I hope you all are ready. I'm applying.
So you can ask them to be careful with the dark colors, not to.
Yes, so be careful with the dark colors. Don't take more, take very less. So see, I have applied the red. I have applied extra layer of red, extra layer of red, and now
Neha is appreciating. She's saying that she
Oh.
loves how you explain.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you. Yeah, but you can tell me like if you want me to improve like any of the steps, or you want me to improve the setup or anything. Okay, just give me your feedbacks. So now I'm going to take black. See, I took very little of black. So yeah, so you can draw semicircle like if you are using paint. So I'm going to show you with this other brush. So what I do, I just try to move my brush like this. I concentrate while drawing the semicircle. I try that I leave equal gaps. So if I have this yellow patch over here and I have this orange patch, I try to leave equal gap between these points, between the two lines. So just try to move your hand very fast, quickly, So use a pencil or paper and just try to move your hand fast, fast, fast by drawing half circles.
Yeah, in this case, it need not to be a perfect half circle.
Yeah, in this case, like drawing the sky, it need not be a perfect half circle. It's a sky, so it can be random, okay? But for practice, you can try it on a paper with a pencil. Just keep drawing half circles very fast and try to move your hand freely. So it is the wrist which I'm moving, okay? So if you'll observe, it's the wrist which I'm moving. And my brush is going from like this and it's rotating. My brush is also rotating, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to apply a little bit of black over here. Okay, applying black. See, I took very little black. So everyone, be careful while you're doing this step. Don't take more black. Take very little. You can take more if required. I will say take. So I still have black. I actually took a drop of black. Very little. Okay, so make sure you take very little black. It's like a tiny drop.
Oh, Meghna is saying that she is going to make giraffe as well.
Oh, wow. Wow, cool. So I have this red. I took see the amount of the red is more. I will say like I took black less than this red. Okay, I took half of this red. I took very less black and I have black on my brush. I'm going to start from here, and if you'll see, it's still getting dark. Okay, it's still getting dark. So I'm going to use this paint to the corners. I'm like basically wiping my brush. I'm just cleaning my brush. I'm cleaning my brush means I'm just removing all the white black. So you can wash your brush in this step if you have lot of black, okay? So make sure you don't have lot of black. The color should change. It should be maroon when you come close to the red. Okay, when you come close to the red, it should be maroon. But if you are not getting maroon color, I will suggest clean your brush, wash it before you touch the red color. Okay, so wash your brush if you have lot of red on your brush. Sorry, lot of black on your brush. Because we don't want the painting to be black or maroonish. So make sure you take very less black. In case you took more black, then while you come close to the red, if you are not getting a maroon shade, wash your brush, clean it, let this dry, let it set for few minutes and then go towards the next color. Okay, so now I'm taking red. So if you see, I have taken this much red. Now I'm going to blend it in middle. Okay, I'm applying it in middle, and now I'm going to take more red and I'm filling this gap. So everyone, be careful while you take the red.
Oh, so Gajanan is asking what number brush are you using for the black color?
Okay, so it's the same brush I'm using. I haven't changed the brush. So this is known as 3 4 3. I guess this is number 3 or 4. This is from another company. It doesn't have a specific number and I cannot see the number actually. It says 3 or 4. I guess this is 3/4. It says 3/4. So I guess I'll say 4 number. Okay, I'm using the same brush for the full painting, okay, so far. And yeah, so keep blending this. You have to really blend this very fast, otherwise it will turn dark color. We don't want it to be very dark and we don't want the patch. So I'm going to take a little bit water. So now I'm taking more water. I don't have any paint and I'm just moving my brush. I'm taking paint. So this is the tricky part, okay? This is the tricky part to blend dark color, that is black and red. So I'm taking water. Now I'm taking a little bit more water to blend this, to give it a soft look. Okay, so here it goes like this. Okay, take a little bit more water. I'm filling these white spots I have. So taking a little bit black and trying to make it very like a little bit maroonish color here. Like this. Okay, so everyone, how's it going? I hope this worked for you, and if it didn't, you have a lot of black or maroon color, it's okay, just keep trying. Okay, I will say keep trying, it will work, just keep trying. Okay, and now I'm going to fill this corners with black and red. Okay, I'm filling the corners. So if you are using a canvas, make sure you fill these gaps. Okay, I'm filling the corners, and I'm going to lift my paper, and then I'm going to fill this. Oh yeah, so I have a lot of black. See, you know, you should always take the dark color very less. I'm trying to fill the corners. I'm taking a little bit water and more red. Okay, so here it goes like this, and I'm going to fill this patch over here.
Ishan is saying that since you asked, I need a lot of practice to draw such a beautiful.
It will be better than mine. Trust me if you'll keep practicing. Okay, so this is my painting. It looks like this so far. Let me know what you think, how it's looking. Did you like it? Do you want me to change anything in this painting? Okay, any of the shades. So as it is acrylic, so this is dry, this is also dried, this is wet, but everything else is dried up. So if you have acrylic, even yours will be dried, but if you have poster, it might take a little bit time to dry, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, so let me know, are you ready or you want me to wait? Yeah, so you know, you have to practice. Unless and until you practice, you make mistake, you won't understand. So when you make mistake, then only you understand, like, oh, I took this much paint, that was a mistake. So I'm going to share. Okay, so this painting itself, you can see there is more white patch over here, it's more dark over here, and it's light. So I took lot of red. Okay, and even, yeah, I have one more. So even if you look at this, so this is, I have one more. In fact, as I said, this is the fourth one I'm teaching you now. This is the second one. So in this second one, it was good, but I took, so if you have seen, I have used a different technique of applying paint on the canvas and then painting it. I'm going to keep it here. Yeah, it's dried over there. So while using this, what I did, I applied paint on the canvas and I took lot of black, and if you'll see, it became dark. I didn't want it to be so dark, because I have to draw the tree right on this side. So if I'll draw the tree, it won't be visible, so I had to redo it. And even on the other one, I made the same mistake, and then I was like, okay, it's at least better than this. So yeah, it's okay if you have more paint, but keep doing it. If you'll make mistake, then only you will learn. So I will say it's good you're making mistakes, so you know what you should do next time. So just keep in mind, keep the tricks, like you have to take very less paint to the corners.
Hey, Gajanan is asking that how much weight I can put for this painting. Can you please answer that?
How much
Weight he can put for this painting?
Okay, so do you,
You can make it square or
yeah, you can
landscape.
either make it square or landscape. Like this one is, I guess, it's 10 by 10, right?
Yeah, this one is.
This is 10 by 10 inches, and this is 9 by 12, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this is 9 by 12 and this is 10 by 10. Okay, so if you'll see, this is the landscape one which I made. so it is wider. This way it's horizontal, so you can use it like this. So yeah, this is also pretty, isn't it? This is also beautiful. I like this one too. Or you can make it like this. This is square, this is 10 by 10 canvas, this is 9 by 12. So you can make as big as you want, as wider as you want, okay? So any size is okay. It looks good on square as well as landscape. Okay, I hope this helps you out. Okay, so yeah everyone, are you ready for the next step? Yes. Okay, so what we are going to do the next step, I'm going to explain you if anyone is still lacking behind. Now we are going to do the reflection. So you can wash your brush. If you are using the same brush, you can clean your brush. So first I'll demonstrate how I clean my brush. So this is a big bucket of water and I'm just like rotating my brush inside it. Okay, and you will see I'm just trying to press the tip of the brush. This is known as the bristles. I'm just pressing the tip, okay, and rotating it, and then I'm just going to wipe it to the corners. Okay, I'm wiping it to the corners and removing the extra water. While I wipe it like this, I'm seeing whether I have any paint. So if any color is coming down, then I'm cleaning it again in water. Okay, I'm removing the excess water. Be careful if you don't do it on top of your painting. I had to demonstrate, so I had to keep it in center, but keep it far from your painting, okay? Don't keep it close to your painting. And then just wipe your brush like this, okay? And then your brush is ready, okay? It doesn't has water, it's ready. So yeah, the next step, what we are going to do, the next step is we are going to do the reflection, and we are going to start from light and then we'll go towards the dark. So in the demo video you saw I started from corners to the center, so that is also fine. You can also do that, but I will suggest that go from the center or go from the light color to the dark color.
Oh, Ganesh is saying that it's really good. His son and daughter both are learning.
Oh, oh, I'm so grateful about this. Thank you. Great, they are enjoying. Yeah, these comments really make us, like, they motivate us more to keep teaching, to do more live sessions. Thank you everyone for joining. Really, thank you. We really appreciate this. Okay, so now we are going to start with the reflection. So clean your brush, make sure it's clean. I'm using a flat brush. If you have a flat brush, you can use that. It's okay if it is big or small. I will say take a medium size brush, and you will understand which brush is more comfortable for you, okay? So just keep trying different size and different brushes like square, round, okay? So that way you will get to know which works best for you. So for me, the square works best, and even for the reflection we need square brush. So this is the brush I'll be using. My brush is clean. I'm going to take white. I'm taking white on the tip, okay? Always make sure you don't take a lot of paint all over the brush, okay? It shouldn't go beyond this point, beyond the middle of the bristles, okay? It shouldn't try to touch this, okay? When you take paint, always try that it's in the center. It doesn't go beyond that. I'm going to hold my brush like this, straight, okay? And right now I'm going to hold it flat because you will be able to see. Otherwise, while drawing the reflection, the sea, I try to hold my brush straight like this, and then I draw horizontal lines. So just lines, but straight lines, okay? But now I'm going to keep it like that, and I'm drawing horizontal lines. I'm lifting my brush after every stroke, okay? I'm not like blending it, I'm lifting my brush. Now I'll take yellow on the tip and start from the corner. As I have a lot of paint, I'm going to start from here. And see, I'm drawing horizontal lines like this. So here, so it's okay if it goes inside the white, you can redo it like this.
Oh, Ratna is saying that it looks beautiful.
Thank you so much. Now I'm taking orange and then applying it here. See, like this. So I'm taking more orange, applying it here. So you might see I'm holding my brush straight. Okay, I'm trying that I hold it parallel, like not exact straight, little bit tilted, so you can see. So I'm drawing horizontal lines. Okay, everyone, keep in mind I'm drawing horizontal lines. Then few over here like this. Here it goes. Horizontal lines. When you draw the reflection, it's really important that you draw only horizontal lines, and I'm going to color the corner as well. So try to draw horizontal lines and apply paint only to the tip. Okay, to the tip.
Don't like dark color.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, like right now we are going from light to dark. So don't take more dark colors, take less dark color. So anytime you are painting, always take less dark color. Okay, I'm filling these white patches and I'm trying to color the corner. Okay, so now comes red. Again, take it on the tip. And here, why am I applying to the corner first? So the dark patches, they go there. Okay, and here it goes inside, horizontal lines. Okay, keep in mind you have to lift your brush after every stroke. Okay, lift your brush after every stroke like this, and very little over here on the top like this. Here now I'm doing the corners. If you want some thick texture, like as I said, I try to add some thick texture over here. So for that I applied the paint thickly. Okay,
You can ask them to like press the like.
so you can apply thick over here, thick paint. Okay, so here like this I'm doing the corners. Here, and you know, you can look out for more paintings. Like I have a galaxy painting which we did in the last week, so you can check out that as well. You can see a demo video, a short video, and then you can check the full painting, how to do it, that as well. Okay, so if you missed that galaxy painting, go ahead, check that out. If you forgot to like, you can like it as well. Okay, do like the painting. So I'm going to apply a little bit thick paint. That's the reason I took a lot of paint.
Ajinkya is saying that it's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm applying it to the corners. Here it goes. The corners are ready. And a little bit more thick paint to the side. Okay, and now I'm going to take orange, thick paint of orange, so it will create a texture, but make sure you draw horizontal lines. Okay, keep drawing the horizontal lines. We are almost towards the end of our painting. We are left with only the seal out, so I'm adding some horizontal lines. Thank you everyone. So here there are a few horizontal lines like this. Then I'm taking yellow like this, few more texture. So I'm applying thick paint like this. And now I'm going to wash my brush because I have a lot of yellow to it. Okay, so I washed my brush back with it, taking white and few horizontal lines with white paint like this. Here it goes, and then a little bit of yellow in middle. So this is the reflection. Yay, so we are done with the reflection. Cool, so now we are left with the seal out. So everyone, let me know if you are ready for the seal out. Oh, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. So yeah, I read all of your chats now. Thank you so much for appreciating it as our work. Okay, thank you. And I'm so happy that the kids are enjoying this live session. It's really great that they are doing it right now. I know it's like almost 8:45, right, in India. Thank you everyone. Yeah, so let's start with the seal out. So if anyone wants me to wait, let me know. Oh, thank you Vaishnavi, Vaishu, right? Yeah, Vaishnavi. And thank you. So there are like my aunts and uncles there as well.
Ishan is saying that it's very nice.
Thank you. Yes, thank you everyone for appreciating it. So now we are going to start. Oh wait, I just missed this corner. And yeah, let me know if you are ready. Thank you Preeti. Thank you Santosh. Thank you so much. And here I have painted the corners a little bit over here. I missed it again. Okay, so now we are going to do the tree. So I hope you all are ready for painting the seal out, the tree. So for that I'm going to use this brush. Okay, you can use, so you saw that I used this flat brush, the same brush. Oh okay, I dropped a little bit drop of water, but as the paint is dried, so it's okay. So I use this brush over here. You can use this or you can use this brush, anything is okay. So I'll try to use this one so I can keep it like this. For this brush I have to hold it straight, so I use the tip. As this is flat, so I can use the tips, okay, like this to draw. Okay, so let's get started. So white paint, and I'm going to keep this painting. Like I'm going to keep it, where should I keep? Oh, I'll hold it, it's okay. I'll keep it here so I can see. Oh, okay, it fell down. Okay, I'm going to keep it here so I can see what I'm doing exactly. So how to draw the tree. So come on, before that, oh no, it's okay. Before that, let's draw this little bit land. Okay, let's draw the land. And yeah, you can draw a giraffe. So Swara is going to draw giraffe. So you can draw the giraffe or you can draw a lion. That's really a nice idea. A lion. So anything you like, go ahead and do it. It's your painting. So I'll demonstrate.
Tree, right?
Yeah, so I'll be drawing tree like the same what you saw in the demo video. It's the same thing what I'll be doing. So see, I'm applying a little bit thick paint so I get texture and it really looks good. So I'll apply it again later. I applied it a little bit now. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the tree starting from here like this, going up, as this is the African tree, so it's like not in shape, it's a little bit up and down like this. I'm using the tip, okay?
Oh, you must read the Ajinkya's comment. It's very accurate.
Oh, oh yeah, so he has said that he really likes the way I'm teaching.
Ajinkya.
Yeah, Ajinkya, thank you. Thank you so much, Ajinkya, for appreciating it. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that reading your comment. Yeah. So yes, I always try that whoever is doing for the first time, they also do it properly. So yeah, thank you. So I'm taking paint and yeah, so go slow. So if you want, you can also draw it with pencil first and then do it with paint. So I have practice. I showed you this is the fourth one I'm doing, so I can do it directly. So but if you want, you can draw first with pencil, figure out how you want the tree and then do it, okay? So anything is okay. If your canvas is not wet, paper is not wet, let it dry, then draw it with pencil and then try doing the black color. Okay, so anything you prefer. So I'm drawing. So see, I'm just moving my hand very softly, trying to draw thin lines. So I'm using this brush, but I will suggest you all to use thin brush, okay? Try to use thin brush. Don't go ahead with this flat brush, a big brush, okay? Go with the thin brush. And here comes the other branch. See, I'm lifting my brush when it comes towards the tip. I'm lifting my brush. So use a flat brush, and if your paint is very thick, what you can do, you can add a little bit water to your paint so it will be more smooth and more soft, okay?
Oh, they can have random branches, right?
Yes, very random. So you have to do this branches very random. I'm trying to do it as random as possible. So you can even change the position. If you have a lot of black at this side, you can draw a tree on the other side as well. So anywhere it's okay and any shape is okay. You can draw a small tree, you can draw a big tree. It's your drawing. You can just draw the branches. You can skip drawing the leaves, okay? So anything is okay. Here comes the other one. See, I'm just lifting my brush at the end, okay? And I'm really doing it slow, and you can do it more slow because I have a little bit practice. So make sure you don't directly do with paint, or if you want to do, you can go ahead, you can do, be confident, you can do it. But if you are worried little bit, then I will say that draw it first and then do, okay? So take your time and try to use a thin brush, this one, okay? I'm using a flat because I can show you, demonstrate it properly, but you can use a flat brush and you can draw random branches, okay? Any random branches, it's okay. So I started with the middle one. So keep in mind, at the end we want it to be thin. It's okay if it is not very thin. If your paint is thick, add a little bit water to your paint, okay? We don't want the paint to be very thick, or it will become difficult for painting. Okay, so yeah, any questions regarding the trees, let me know. I'm gonna wait and then we'll move to the next step. I'm just drawing the texture by the time. So let me know if you're facing any issue, if you're trying to draw the tree right now, or if you are going to draw it later, then draw it and then you can either drop a message like we will put this session live. Okay, the live session will be on YouTube channel, so you can add a comment there if you're facing any issue, or you can also message me at Instagram. So anything works for you. If you're facing issue, just let me know. Okay, just keep trying. So I'm adding a little bit texture, and yeah, everyone, let me know how's the tree going on. Are you ready for the leaves? Just make sure you use it very softly, very slowly. It's the black you're using, so be careful. Okay, and I'm adding a little bit more texture here. You can see how I'm adding the texture. Very random, okay? That's also random.
And make sure that the below paint is dry.
Yeah, and it's okay if it's not dry, the below paint right now. Even mine is wet. But if you cannot do it by holding the brush up, you want to rest your hand, then make sure it is dry. Okay, if you want to rest your hand, then make sure it is dry. Okay, so everyone keep doing. So I have added a little bit texture to the tree as well as on the sea. Okay, and I don't need this brush anymore. I'm going to dip it in water. So yes, keep in mind while doing the tree, use a thin brush and move your hand very softly. You're using black, okay? So try that. It's not very like it's not okay, just a minute. So Chetan is asking me to clean this right now. I guess it's okay. It won't get clean. Okay, so I'll move it like this. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that what I was saying yeah, I was saying that the tree, so use a thin brush. Okay, use a thin brush. It's okay if it's a thin brush. Don't try with the flat brush immediately, because we want thin strokes over here. For flat brush, I move my hand like this with a curve. So you will need practice. You can also draw it, okay? Okay, then everyone, let's move to the leaves. So for drawing the leaves, I'm going to use this brush, okay? This is a round brush. I had a flat brush. I just cut the corners and I made it round.
So what for the people who have only one brush?
Yeah, so if you have one brush, it's okay. What is the main thing you need to do? So I'm going to clean this another brush. Okay, I'm going to clean it and then I'll demonstrate with that. Okay, so let me see my towel. Okay, I'm just cleaning the other brush. Okay, so what you have to do, so now it's okay if you have any brush, you can use that, but try to use the tip of it, okay? So for example, this is hard, this is soft. I prefer hard brush. So we also get a fan brush. Few of them prefer using the fan brush. So if you have this brush, what you'll do, you will take paint only on the tip, okay? Make sure it can be any brush, but you take paint on the tip and then you draw it. Just tap it. So tapping is really important, okay? See, I'm just tapping it and I'm getting shape of this brush, okay? So I'm just tapping it. I'm holding it a little bit straight and tapping. Now if you have a flat brush, you can again take the paint only on the tip. Now try to use the corners try to use the corner of this brush and press it, okay? Try to use the corners and press it. See, it almost looks the same. But I'm trying to use the corner. I'm not using it like this flat part.
It is not very visible, so you may want to have the hand down.
Oh yeah, sure.
The camera is.
Yes. So what you can do, you can, if you're having the flat brush, you can use the corners, okay? Just use the corners and just keep tapping on it. Just keep tapping. So you have to tap. You don't have to press it too hard. You have to tap very gently, okay? Very gently. Make sure you don't press the brush. We don't want the full structure of the brush or the impression of the brush on the canvas. We want only the corners, okay?
So what would you recommend for the people who are using the
Pastels? Yeah, so for pastels you can just give dots, okay? Or you can draw curve line, circular lines, okay, round lines, or you can give only dots. And one more thing, while you do the tree, if you'll see, I have the background color, like I can see the red. It's not completely like this branch is this leaves, it's not completely black. I have a little bit of background color visible. So I'm just tapping, I'm tapping over here, and while I'm tapping, I'm not filling the gap, I'm leaving a little bit gap. So make sure you leave a little bit gap, you don't fill all of the tree with the black color, okay? And you have to tap, you have to lift your brush after every stroke, okay? Lift your brush after every stroke. It can be any brush you're using, a hard or a soft. If you have a flat brush, try to use the corners. If you have a round brush, you're going to use the full shape, okay, like the full brush by tapping it. Any brush, just tap, okay? And for next time you can try using a round brush, which will be more, like for me it really works good. Okay, so just keep tapping. So just keep tapping. Like this. So I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to draw random branches like this, of here, then here. So I'm tapping, okay? So let me know how is it going for you all. So when you draw the tree, make sure you divide it into different bunch, okay? So here I'm going to add a little bit here. So see, I'm not coloring it completely. I'm trying to leave a little bit white spots or the background color. So here it goes like this. So this is the tree and I'm going to add few more dots. You might have seen some movement while doing the trees because while the hard brush I'm tapping, while I'm using the flat soft brush I'm not pressing it, okay? I'm doing very gently. Oh, Swara is done with branches, cool. So before that, let's just add a little bit leaves over here and then we'll move to the birds. Yay. So yeah, here I have added a little bit small dots again. So you know you can only add dots as well, just dots using backside of your brush like this, adding some dots. That will also be okay, that will also look cool using backside of your brush. So here this. Okay, so yeah, I don't need these to brush anymore. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep it in my big bucket so it dries.
Oh, that grass is looking really nice.
Oh, thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you. So now we are going to start with the birds. So for that I'm using this thin brush. I'm going to wet it once so it is wet, it's not very dry, and I'm going to add a little bit water to my black paint as it is dried. It's very thick. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit water, so you can also add water to make it thin. And then what I'm doing, I'm just rotating my brush and trying to take paint on the tip, okay, only on the tip of this brush. And we are going to draw small to big birds. So here goes. So I'm going to start with the big bird. So here, very thin. And yes, you can draw it with pencil. I'm just using the tip. I'm using only the tip, okay? I'm rotating the brush in paint and using the tip. So in different directions. So here is another one. So if you add water, it really becomes easy to paint, okay? So I'm taking a little bit more water, mixing it with paint, taking to the tip, and then one more bird over here. So you can add as many birds you want. I'm going to add it like this. So random, okay? Try to do it random. Try to do it random. Yeah, I'm also taking time to do these birds. So take your time, everyone. Use the tip. Use the tip. Mix it with water. Take it only to the tip of the brush. And then do, okay? So you can do as many birds you want. And if your this black is wet, make sure, see, I have a little bit black on my hand, but I'm going to be careful now. I'm not going to touch my wrist below. So make sure when you're keeping your hand, you don't get paint to your hand, okay? Or let it dry completely and then you can draw the birds. Draw it with pencil if you are not confident, okay?
Oh, Vansura is done with the painting. That's great.
Oh, wow. And I'm going to draw a small one here, very tiny one. So here it is. So it looks like this. So yeah, you can go ahead and you can share it on my Insta page, that is Aura Arts Gallery, okay? You will find it in description as well. And don't forget to give like and do share it with your friends who want to learn acrylic painting or coloring. So go ahead and share it with others. And yeah, let me know how did it go for you all. You can drop it in the chat box or you can drop it in the Insta page. And yeah, we are left with one more step. We are left with the reflection of the tree, okay? So for that I'm using this thin brush and drawing the lines. So if your canvas, if your reflection is wet, then let it dry and then do, okay? So this is the reflection I did. So while doing the reflection, look at the tree, how your tree is. Now this is big over here, and as it comes to this point, it's going to be small, okay? So look at your tree and then draw the reflection, okay? So it's again horizontal, little bit zigzag lines, and I'm just drawing a line over here, a thin line. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit white. Okay, I'm cleaning the same brush. Let me clean it again. Okay.
Oh, Vikram Singh, wow, it's so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. So now I'm going to take white paint. I'm taking water to my white paint, and yeah, if you're using acrylic paint, make sure you keep it packed. Like, I'm going to just move this all back to its bottle so it doesn't dry. So I'm taking white paint with water. I'm mixing water in the paint. I'm revolving my brush so I get paint only on the tip, and drawing some thin lines. Drawing some thin lines like this all over. Okay, some thin lines. Taking a little bit more water and paint. Thin horizontal lines. Okay, so this will give more feel of water, like this, even here. And let me know if you are ready with your painting. So here I'm adding few more lines. I hope you all enjoyed this class. And do share, don't forget to share the picture. Okay, I'm really excited to see your painting as well. So here it is. I guess this is good enough. Okay, so yay, my painting is ready, and I'm going to sign it later once it is dried. I forgot to sign my other paintings as well, so do make sure you sign it with the date. Okay, make sure you add the date there so you'll remember when you painted this with me.
Oh, Neha is saying that super beautiful.
Oh,
She
thank
has
you.
enjoyed it. Jaya is also saying that super.
Thank you everyone. Thank you so much everyone for joining me with this session. And yeah, my battery is low of my laptop, so let me just connect it to the charger. Okay, yeah, and thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed. Okay, it was really fun, and if you have any questions, just let me know. We are still there for like a minute or two more. I'm just going to connect the charger. Okay, I guess I need to connect it from backside. Okay, yeah. Okay, so thank you everyone. Yeah, let me know if you have anything to say. Oh, this is so nice to see painting of 5 years little. Oh wow, thank you Santosh, thank you. So please do share. I'm really excited to see your painting as well. So, and I'm really happy that you all made this painting, and I'm sure that it turned out great. Good work everyone, good job. And yeah, just keep doing it. It's okay, you made mistake in this painting. It's a plus point that you know what happens, how much water you take or how much paint you take. So next time you can improve. Okay, so yeah, then I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, and let me know. Let me just send me a picture of your painting, and don't forget to share this with your friends and family, and yeah, don't forget to like. Okay, then, yeah, thank you everyone for appreciating. Thank you so much. Okay then, thank you. Bye, take care, and keep painting. Stay creative and keep your spirits high, and just keep doing the hard work. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you. Oh yeah, there are comments coming on. Thank you. So thank you everyone for appreciating.
In meantime, they are commenting, so you can show the board.
Yeah, I'll show you both of my paintings. By the time we are getting some comments, yeah, I'll just pick this palette now. I'll keep it aside. And yeah, the water. So these are the two paintings. So there is a difference, yeah? There is a lot of difference between both of them, right? There is a difference. See, look, even I cannot do it exactly, but yeah, I tried it. So everyone, just keep trying, keep painting. Okay, I hope this is straight. So these are the two African landscape paintings. Okay then, thank you everyone. Thank you. Yes, bye. Take care. Bye bye.